Hey everyone, I'm Ron and Todd, a professional YouTuber who makes professional videos, and I didn't really make a lot of videos last year, did I? I made a few legacy reviews which actually seemed to catch on in terms of view count compared to my usual content, which is strange. So, this year, with the new Evolution line coming out, I've been thinking about doing something kind of different, changing up my review format a bit. Instead of just going over the figure with an opinion already formed, let's form my opinion on the figure as I'm making the video. This is going to be the start of hopefully a long-running series, hopefully, that I call Transformers Live. It's basically where when I get a brand new figure, I'm going to open it on camera and I'm going to do the review as I'm experiencing the figure for the first time. This may or may not be a good idea. So anyway, the first figure we're going to be starting this off with is the Legacy Evolution Deluxe Class Hotshot. Yeah, because what better way to start off this spiffy new Evolution line than Hotshots? Also, yeah, I got a light in my review space now. I don't know. That's gonna be distracting, but real nice now. So anyway, I got this guy off Amazon. A few of the Evolution figures are already in stock. Slag and Needlenose apparently were in stock earlier, but kind of missed out on that. The only one they had when I got to it was everyone's favorite Bumblebee replacement. So got him in the mailer here. So let's get this bad boy open. Got the box cutter. Let's see. Never seen an Amazon mailer like this. How do I? Is it like a slip cover, or do you just? You gotta like. There we go. What? Amazon's kind of having a problem with every single figure I get from them being in like the box being in horrible shape. So it's hoping I didn't get some fall victim to that here. Okay, so here you go, brand new Evolution packaging. It's the first Evolution figure I have, so glad to see it. So here we go. I got the Legacy Evolution logo down there. Got Armada Universe Hotshot, plastic-free packaging. Oh, hey, they actually. I was gonna say something I've been saying is Hasbro's been really big on the plastic-free stuff by having like no window in the front. But then they still use like plastic twist ties and a plastic hang tag. But no, they actually fully committed this time with the paper twist ties, so I might not even need scissors to open this one, which is nice. See the tag though is not doing so hot. It's kind of in the same style as the last year's package. You can see there's the car mode on the front. You got the art of the robot mode and the headshot there. You got the back here. Supposed to transform in 21 steps. Evo Fusion gimmick, which isn't really a gimmick. Has the big Axel Zuka on the back. Comes with his gun too, like the original toy. And then you got the new mural on the side, which looks like it's ripped from that poster we saw at was that Comic-Con or was it Hasbro something or other? But you got Hotshot right there, and then you got Tarn and Laser Prime, the Insecticons. One of their Junkions. It looks like the new bike one that we still haven't gotten a name for yet. And one half of Armada Optimus up at the top because he's going to be the Commander class figure this year. So it looks like they're going to be pulling off kind of the same thing they did last year, where like the Autobot and Decepticon packaging have different murals on the side. I kind of prefer this one. I kind of prefer last year's one though, because it was actually unique art, not just ripped from the poster, or sort of. I don't know. But anyway, also I do have the I actually have the original Hotshot toy to compare to this one, which I kind of forgot would probably be starting in robot mode. So I'm going to transform this one real quick off camera, and then we're going to get to opening this. So, yeah. Okay, so let's get this thing open. Let's see, I'm assuming it opens the same way the last year's Legacy boxes did. Yeah, okay, so just put the tape on that. Plastic-free packaging. What is the tape made of? Yuck, yuck, yuck. Is tape made out of plastic, or is it like, I don't know. I'm gonna get like this tape that's really frustrating to cut. Okay. End up slicing through the whole box instead of the actual tape. Yep. Okay, well, at least I don't have the side flaps here. Okay, so I swear sometimes this. There we go. Gotta love the handy dandy box cutter. Okay. It's got the cardboard tray like you've been seeing on the recent figures at the instructions. Okay, so something I'm noticing right now, just how absolutely tiny this figure is. How absolutely spindly it looks. Not sure if that's a good or bad thing. Got the choking hazard warning. Gotta throw that out later. Instructions. Gonna need that later. As we've been seeing with a lot of the other recent Legacy figures, the accessories just right there. And this weird little tissue paper. Just gonna open that real quick, I guess. Problem is, like, this paper, like, it can never just rip cleanly. It always has to come off like a million different pieces that I gotta pick up later. There you go, there's the gun. Looking nice. Yeah, work on cleaning that up later. Okay, so get the box cutter out of here. Actually, yeah, it looks like I should just be able to open this without scissors. I think I'm gonna really appreciate that in the future, because it's always something I've always hated doing with the plastic twist ties, because I always cut them with scissors, but then I always find the little ends of them dotted around my room, like all over the place, despite the fact that I do my best to make sure that doesn't happen. So I actually think this is a welcome change, the moving on from plastic twist ties, honestly. I was gonna just say, like, I keep all my Transformers boxes because I like the way they look, so, like, this plastic-free packaging is just not really appealing to me. I mean, I know there's a lot of people who do throw these things out, but this one's gonna be difficult to get past. It's behind me. Hey boy, I can figure this one out. I can flip up the Axel Zuka from here, okay. There you go. A little twist time, I'm gonna flip that back and just pops right out. Very nice. Okay. So now let's see. Okay, yes, this is a very spindly little boy. Oh my goodness. So so I got the original one out. Look at that. Look at that difference. See, I've always feel like the Armada Hotshot toy is one of those legendarily bad toys that everyone loves to dog on every time like Hotshot gets brought up. But I mean, like, me myself, I've always personally kind of had a soft spot for it. Like, I didn't grow up with Armada, but I mean, it's always been something that I've kind of, I don't know. I just really like the Armada toys just because they have a lot of really cool gimmicks and stuff. I don't know. I've always liked the simple transformations on them. But I understand the Armada line isn't for everybody. But yeah. So there's Hotshot. The new one comes with this gun. This one also came with a gun that was very similar. I have it somewhere, but I couldn't find it in time for this review. But a gimmick with that original is that the gun can pop on his chest as an armor plate, and it does not look like you can do that there. Unfortunate. But no, let's take a look at the articulation for this new Hotshot. Looks like you got a swivel at the head, and it's a ball jointed a bit, kind of moving up and down. It does have the visor too, just like the original, which is really sweet. This one's actually transparent plastic. You can see that there. Like some silver paint on it, looks like. Looks really good. So he's got swivel or at the elbow. You can kind of move that forward and back all the way out too. Real nice. See, bicep swivel very tight on mine. Yikes. Elbow swivel. Does he have? He does not have a wrist swivel. I'm already upset. It's kind of a pet peeve of mine when Transformers don't have wrist swivels now. It does have a waist swivel. Very nice. Let's see. Move all the way out on the hips there. Forward and back. Not all the way, but yeah. Very nice. Let's see. Oh, that's a weird looking knee. Did I do this wrong? I think I might have done this wrong. How does a knee bend on this? Okay, that's a really weird knee bend. It's on this like strut. That's interesting. I'm doing this right. And then Zev does have the ankle pivots, and yeah. So I didn't like accidentally untransform the back of the legs. You can see like the whole front of the car is on the back of the legs, compared to the original where it's on the back of his arms. Yeah, Hotshot, if you're wondering what the deal with this guy is, if you've never seen Armada, they wanted to do Bumblebee and Armada back in the early 2000s, but they lost the trademark to the name Bumblebee. And so Hotshot was conceived of as just kind of Bumblebee's replacement. Then slowly over time, Hotshot kind of morphed into his own distinct character. So he's got the gun there, it's nice. And they point us out in the back of the box. He does have his Axel Zuka, which is a feature from the original Hotshot toy. I was wondering how they were going to do this on this new one. I was saying it was just going to make it like a handheld weapon and then add a little port on its back for you to just put it on there. They made a new Hotshot toy. But no, they actually just make it to where it fully flips up. That's really, really nice. See, it looks like they said it could be removable on the back of the box, right? No. I could have sworn when the figure was released, it said it was removable. Compare that to the original. Flip the visor down. This is going to get real intense. So the original, of course, it being an Armada toy, had the Minicon Jolt here, which you just plug into his rear end. Which I always thought this was really cool. The whole thing's flipped up, and then you like pull it down, or push it up, I guess. It just flips around. It's supposed to fire a missile too, but I don't have the missile. I got mine used. It didn't come with the missile. And yeah, doesn't not have a PowerLinks port on the butt for Jolt, which is fortunate. I do see what looks like a PowerLinks point behind his head, though. That might come useful in vehicle mode. Something I was kind of peeved on over the Starscream toy we got was how it didn't have any space to put Swindle. Like it didn't even. Like, I understand it not coming with a Minicon, but, like, it didn't even have a port on the back for you to put the original Swindle. If you had it, which, I mean, I don't, but, you know. Also, I'm kind of having a problem getting Hotshot's visor to stay. It looks like it kind of clicks into place over his head. Okay. At the very least, it doesn't have that weird, goofy smile that the original had. But, yeah, I mean, like, you put them side by side, this really is just kind of a nice little update of this one. I think it does a better job than the Universe one did, at least aesthetically, I think. I don't have the Universe one, but I mean, you get the idea. So anyway, time for my favorite part of opening a Transformer, figuring out how it transforms. Let's get the gun out of here. We got the instructions, so let's see. Yes, okay, so step one, I guess you want to flip up the shoulders. Like you pull the whole head forward. Does that thing where it flips in, and then you just kind of snap it back up. Headmaster mode. Well, guys, when you flip up the shoulders, incoming Minerva retool. Yeah, I still can't find Legacy Minerva. Thanks, Walgreens. Anyway, rotate the waist around, I guess, and see what direction you rotate. Looks like you rotate the arms here. Okay, rotate the arms. It looks like that they're pointing that direction, I guess. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever done this, so it's like, you know. Okay, then it looks like you take the whole back of the car off his back and you just kind of flip it forward, like that. Okay, that's cool. And is it some sort of hinge? I think that's just what you're supposed to do. I'm just assuming that's what you're supposed to do. Okay, that's kind of cool. I like that. That it? Oh, and then you flip these forward. Yeah, it's a spoiler on the back. That's nice. Okay, so then let's see. So then you're going to want to flip the feet in. Looks like it's actually going to be a reference to the original toy, the way the feet transform. That's cool. And then you, wait. Oh, like this? No? Okay, so then looks like you're going to want to, these are on ball joints. Okay. And then that rotates up like that, and then this is gonna get really frustrating, isn't it? Yep. And also transparent plastic, yay! At the very least, oh no, wait, transparent plastic hinge right there. Oh boy. Okay, so how do I then like? It looks like oh wait, I do this right? Are you supposed to? What? Okay, these are little pieces that fold out of here. Oh wait, also I guess doors fold out of the legs, just like the original. Very nice. And then, oh, you're supposed to keep them at like an angle, I guess, by the looks of the instructions. I think these little pieces that, oh, they're already. It says you're supposed to fold these out. In the instructions, they're already folded out. These little yellow pieces. Okay. So you're gonna wanna. Okay, then you're gonna want to collapse these weird little niche struts like that, I guess. Okay, then the hand just kind of go in that little tab there. Then it looks like you put the. Let me flip these around in a more usable position. Right. Oh, it's one of those. You gotta like slide it together. Oh, I just broke something. Sounded like something clicked weird. Okay, there we go. And then you. So these tabs are folded out. That should, by the looks of things, just slide in there, right? Oh, I can see the paint matching. It doesn't look too bad on camera, but in person, the paint on the roof is so horribly matched. Hasbro. Some things never change. And you just snap the doors closed, and looks like that's about it. Okay, it's an average transformation. Okay, he doesn't roll just at all. But it's been an average transformation. Let me get the original in real mode just so we can compare here. So you can see the whole front of the cars on his arms and stuff. And I do like Armada toys because like you can transform them in like 2 seconds. Like they're like it still takes a bit of time, but like these things are super simple to transform. You don't have a Okay, so there we go. Compare the two, you can definitely see these are very similar. There's some more paint on the front bumper here for the Armada, or for the original here. And the red hubcap, so that's because it's supposed to be a missile that goes through here that I don't have. But you can really see there's a lot of similarities. He actually has a Power Links points, meaning if you have the original Jolt figure, like me, go wild, buddy. Or maybe I could... I do one here. That works too, I guess. There you go. Boom. That's really nice. They actually have a little cross compatibility. It's kind of like the new Override toy. They had a little cyber key slot if you have the original, which is very loose on mine. And just like the original, you should be able to just plug that in there, and boom, there you go. So it is. That's hard to get out. Oh, cranky. There we go. That's really difficult to get out. You can see the engine is or the little down there. It's painted more on the original. And see, the original had this feature where he has this gun. If you can I get it in here? No, not really. If you plug it in, it would flip out the feet. You have these little grabber claw things. So it looks like here, based on the way it transforms, you do the same thing, which is really nice. This is pretty great. I mean, like, I feel like his car mode is almost too small. It's kind of like the new Elita 1. The new Elita 1 we got towards. Like, I just feel like the car mode's a little too small. But, I mean, you know, it's pretty... I think it's a pretty faithful update of the original Hotshot toy. It's kind of what I wish we saw out of the Prime characters in Legacy, to where, like, this actually is just a fantastically... Maybe not fantastic, but it is a... it is a just an actual full-on, fully articulated generation style update of the original design. It's not trying to throw it through a weird G1 filter or whatever else. Like, it's just actually the Armada Hotshot instead of some weird beefed up version. So, I guess final verdict, having now messed around with this figure a little bit, it's fine. The transformation, especially in the legs, a bit frustrating for my taste. I mean, like, it's fine. The knees are really weird because they're on those struts, I guess, and they're like, and his robot mode is just so spindly looking. But hey, just like the original, you can't flip out the rear wheels. Boom. Off-road mode. I don't know. There you go. I don't know. That was dumb. But yeah, I do feel like it's a pretty good, faithful, modern update of the original toy. Like, it's got the engine, it's got the claws even on the front, it has the big Axel Zuka, the flip down visor, and if you have the original Jolt, it even has a bit of cross compatibility, which is super nice. So, overall, I can't really compare them to any other Evolution figures released so far, because this is the only one I have. So, I don't know. I mean, there's definitely better car formers on the market you could get right now. Like, Dragstrip is still pretty good if you can find any other Stunticons. Okay, maybe not Wild Rider, but oh, it's the ankle tilts. The bumper's not clicked out as loud. Okay, but anyway, yes, pretty bad paint matching on the roof, but aesthetically pleasing. So, this figure is okay. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. I think it's a good, faithful update, but it still has some weird little things, I guess. So, that's my reaction and review of Legacy Evolution Hotshot. I'm really excited for a lot of the Evolution figures coming up. Like Tarn and Leo Convoy especially, both look fantastic. I'm honestly kind of hyped for the Junkions, because I'm not a big fan of the weaponizer gimmick, but when I found out that the Junkions can transform without parts forming, like, I'm actually kind of excited to see all that, how that works. Who else was there? Like, his Breakdown, and who was the other? Who was the fourth deluxe? Poop, I actually forgot. It was Scrap Hook, Breakdown, Hot. Oh yeah, Needle Nose. Needle Nose has always been kind of a favorite of mine, so it's gonna be interesting to see how that works out. Skyquake's looking pretty good. The new Prowl that got leaked is looking really good. Plus, like some of the other listings we have, like Armada, Megatron, and Optimus. Cannot wait to put them with this guy. But yeah, that's my review of Legacy Evolution Hotshot. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, all that crap. And yeah, hopefully do more of these reviews in the future. It's not going to be on like an upload schedule or anything, just because I'm going to be doing this as I get the figures. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video though, and this has been Rod and Todd signing off.